Well, guys, it looks like I'm going to have to share something. It looks like I'm going to have to share something very real with you guys. You know what they say, you back a dog in a corner, sooner or later, someone is going to get bit. I have been pushed into a situation that I do not like to be in, a situation where I'm being forced to react. I am literally being forced to defend myself. I feel that I have been forced into this situation by dishonest intentions. So, what does a lion do when he crosses a raging river only to find out that his efforts were pretty much useless? Does he stay silent? Does he want things to be left alone? The answer to me is no. I don't want to be silent. I don't want things to be left alone. Basically, this video is going to be the first of its kind. I am tired of being fucking nice. I'm tired of crossing those rivers only to find out that my efforts were completely useless, were completely worthless in the grand scheme of things, I guess. When you come across things like this in life, it gives you the opportunity to see what people are really like and what they would really do. You get to see the true man behind the mask, if you will. This can be beneficial or this can be ugly. In this case, it is really ugly indeed. You see, guys, selfishness is very ugly. There is nothing to gain from it, there is nothing to brag about, especially when one cares about themselves only. That's it. This is not a sign of strength coming from them, it is a sign of weakness. This weakness creates an illusion and makes one see things that are not really there. I want to quote one of my favorite characters from a TV show who goes by the name of Dexter, played by Michael C. Hall, when he says, and I quote, "There are no secrets in life, just hidden truths that lie beneath the surface." End quote. Just because one sees a crack in me, it doesn't mean that I have completely fallen apart. In this instance, I was exposed to an unfortunate truth, but hey, it's better late than never, I always say. For a moment, I actually lost sight to what is very important because I was so fixated on crossing this raging river to try and fix things that were meant to remain broken. Never again shall I fall for such stupidity. Now, I find it to be ironic when one would say that they considered me to be a friend because, in the same breath, this person said that I didn't matter to them and that I was just an acquaintance here on YouTube. It kind of seems that this person was speaking out of both sides of their mouth. It's like stopping on a road and asking a lonely man for directions to the local gas station. All of a sudden, he is pointing in two different directions at the same fucking time. Never really a big thing for me. I was never really a big fan of that type of thing. I really love how one can assume that I never had their best interest in mind. I did everything I could to prove otherwise, but I quickly realized that I was just a one legged man in an ass kicking contest at this point. It didn't matter what I did, I was always going to be wrong. That is a thinking the tail can wag the dog type of mentality right there, and to be honest, that is just an impossibility. It's impossible to deal with, and I refuse to be a part of it after this. I do not see how something can be wrong or have the capability of wronging someone if it wasn't intentional. At this point, I think that this person is like a blind man in a dark room looking for a black cat that isn't there. He believes it is there to the point where he has become some type of fundamentalist. I say, have at it, man. It is your story, and I will let you fucking tell it. I could understand the reaction if I did something wrong, but I didn't. Your reaction is fueled by a conspiracy that you have created, and you only have yourself to blame for that one. I wish you the best of luck with that stuff. I will say this though. Do you know what kind of position that is hard to be in? A position where you're being accused of something that you did not do. I feel this so strongly that it is one of the reasons why I'm making this video. I feel that I have to defend myself again. I'm not going to sit here and let someone lie on me or walk all over me with false truths. It isn't going to happen. You talk about holding grudges, that is your weakness because it actually blinds you from the truth. But hey, you like that, so I see no need to talk about that any further. So let's talk about forgiveness for a minute. Forgiveness is the intentional and voluntary process by which a victim undergoes a change in feelings and attitude regarding an offense. Let's go of negative emotions such as vengefulness with an increased ability to wish the offender well. Two things. What does faith have to do with that definition? I do not see anything in there resembling faith at all. This does not apply to me because I didn't do anything wrong to require forgiveness. I could understand if it was intentional, but it wasn't. And at this particular point, I'd have better luck watching paint dry than actually getting that through your thick head. Faith is confidence or trust in a person or thing or a belief not based on truth. It may also refer to a particular system of religious belief. Yep, faith and forgiveness are two different things altogether. You know, the great thing about conversations like this is the fact that we never have to have them again. That is what I like the most. It seems to me that all logic is thrown out of the window completely because you're seeing only what you want to see to fit your narrative. You're not taking a look at the bigger picture, just like a Christian fundamentalist. I will not censor anyone on my channel. I do not believe in that. Even if it is people that hate me, I still will not censor them. That is a form of cowardice to me. Are you so helpless that you cannot defend yourself? If so, maybe this is not the venue for you to be in. You do not know the first thing about me. How can you know what I am hungry for? The goals that I have for myself and this channel are the complete opposite of what you perceive them to be. Your perception has completely befouled your thinking and you are in error. If you want to be like that, have it your way. I'm the terrible person here, the same one who has promoted your channel many times, the same one who has completely ignored advice coming from others to send you packing. Maybe I should have listened to them. One last thing. I find it funny and hypocritical at best when you call me a liar. The same one that is calling me a liar is the same exact one who lied about a certain someone going crazy all over fucking Google Plus after they saw your video. Truth is, she never saw your video and she didn't know about it until 2 days ago, I believe. Yet you want to slam her name without mentioning her name and you didn't tag her so she can see the video for herself. Bottom line, I come on here to share my thoughts and I want to be genuine with everyone, even if they don't like me. I am able to do that because I know that I do not have to hide the truth. If that is too much for you to stomach, then that is your problem and not mine.